Yo YouTube, we're back streaming Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This is episode 2 of this, or part 2 of this playthrough. We're in the second episode, the day 2 of the trial. So, let's get it, boys. Let's get it. We're back, boys. Mr. Wright! You were messing in there. Really? Okay. I think I might be your new biggest fan. Oh wait. Oh my god. Wait, okay. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Heh. Then again, after those attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? The face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It just shivers down my spine. Up my spine. Up my spine. Okay. Don't you say down your spine? Feel it. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well. No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms. Won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who maybe so, or maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, don't worry, I'll find him tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Okay. Just have to warn you guys, I just woke up. It's kinda hard for me to read, kinda, all this good shit. Ooh, toothpaste, energy drink. Ooh. Yeah. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, the only part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Okay, let's go check that out. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Okay. Yes. September 7, 3:11 p.m. Mr. room. Oh, hello! Wait. I didn't expect. I want to visit me in such a dank place. Dank. 420. Okay, sorry. That place like this. Wait. How does she sound like again? Wait. Is it like? Oh my god. Wait, no. Wait. It's really quite moving. I feel like okay. Not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Wait, fuck. That's the same voice. God fucking damn it. Wait. How the fuck should I do this? Bruce, have you come to laugh? Guess you get to go with that. Ooh, my god. What's it like? Have you come? Wait, Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fun, Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. I guess when she sees like this, I can go with the normal female voice. Like, unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, okay. What is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to it so totally whacked? What can we examine? The man who stayed with you in your hotel. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Yo, Blitz, thank you. Appreciate it, man. How you doing, man? If I had something to get me to talk. Would you place... Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Oh! Sorry. Oh! When you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, creep. It's impossible to talk to him. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh my god. Oh, that does it! Bottom feeding scum-sucking lawyer! I get the lisp from the other one. Fuck me, I need to stop that. B-bottom. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. Okay, wait. Fuck. I forget what her voice was like. Fucking hell. Just need to go quickly check what I did. What that. Your YouTube. Your hand. And she hit her in the head with a weapon. I thought I did. That's the clock. The kind of statuary clock. The thinker, I think. Oh, okay. Okay. So, because, well, I'm not cooperating. There we go. Thanks, I noticed. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So, get lost because, like, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Okay. Is there anything we can present that will make your counter? Okay, I guess we'll... Yeah, it's the same shit. I guess I can take this. Yeah. Probably nothing here that can... Yeah, fuck it. It's the same thing, right? Okay. It's the same. Move. 303. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. So, sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Be charged with murder. Oh yeah. Oh, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I can't speak. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're stuck in the same bad dream? So, you're our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I say. Do what? So I think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Yeah. Dude. I don't know why, but they I'm like lisping. I don't know why. Always shove the badge in people's faces. Shit, what? Yo, buddy boy, how's it going, man? I don't know why, but listen! Today I have a fucking lisp. What the fuck is going on? Okay, I need to, tongue stop. I need to stop having a lisp. I'm like low-key having a lisp today. I don't know why. This is fucked up, okay? Fuck me, dude. I'm becoming the fucking Uwu character. God damn it. Okay. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ilk? Yeah. We both carry the scent of a danger. Remember, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you have a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Can you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add the subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? It sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Bruh. I'm sorry, all I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. Wait, is he gonna say that to everything? Wait. You're gonna say that about everything? Yeah. Just try everything. Yeah. He's gonna say that about everything, I think. Yeah. I guess I can try this as well. Yep, and then... yeah, okay. Okay, it's the same look here. Oh, please leave it as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, a hiding place of the murder wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy is serious, I don't believe it. Okay, don't think this is it. You're Riley. Thank you for the fun, man. I'm so used to saying good luck. Got them. Alright, let's move to There's a picture there. Oh, what? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah, it was a painting of Marvin Grossberg, wasn't it? It's a very memorable painting anyhow. He took it away. Interesting. Yeah, we've seen this. Right. You can go here. Fair and cold offices. Look like forensics is taking a day off today. Detective Gumshoe is nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a workover. I doubt there's any valuable clues left. Oh, I understand why I'm like lisping today. It's fucking weird. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around though. I've seen this before. Wait, what did he say? Wait. Couldn't cram more legal books in there even if you wanted to. All the cases the chief working on filed here. Was one of the files missing? No, I'm imagining things. Okay. Wait a minute. Guess it's something I need to show her. You again, can't you take a hint? Oh, you again, can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, also it's my fault now? You also have the spiky hair, or you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. About the man who stayed with you in the hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Being accused of murder, I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Yeah, me too. I need to flash my badge here. Just be like flex. Okay. What could it be though? Let's just try everything. There's nothing here. Okay, interesting. If there's something else I can examine that is like weird. The camera. From the guard. Interesting. There's something I missed or something. Can only look at that. Can only look at that. Must be this guy. Yeah, he doesn't want any item. Must be some shit I can examine. Still life. Whatever, one of those hanging over on the wall. That's where they again today. The fair and cold office. Oh yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of view to kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh, ho 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 ho. But look in his eyes, I said it's more than serious. Simply that we recently made nothing eye-catching here. And the rest of the table. Oh, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. Call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Okay. But anything else? Nope. Guess I'll just have to move over to here and just look at everything. One planner probably the one available. Table for clients. I think it's do that. Want to burn. Okay, finally. I tried to click that the last time, but it didn't fucking work. Old photos. They're true lying there. Something is written. Oh, I can't speak today. It's so frustrating. Oh, my tongue is really like blown up, dude. I fucking. You guys ever feel like your tongue is like fucking. What's it called? Fucking swollen up, even though you haven't like eaten or done anything that it should be. It's like hard to talk. That's how it is right now. Oh, be written on the pencil back. DL6 incident exhibit A. DL6 incident exhibit B. I can't pronounce words. It could be a storyteller. With my fucking tongue and shit. Person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. Sure, no one will miss just one little photo. Might be valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Oh shit. That's my desk. Swap it. Yeah. And then we need to head back to the hotel. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say, detective, once, you know. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit, swearing that that's him? An affidavit? So he's way too excited about this. Have him write it. Sure. Well, sure, why not? Yes. Always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Oh my fucking god. Just hurry up and write it. There. Okay. Let's now move to detention center. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times. Alright, okay. Oh my Look, I've said several times, I'm telling you. What? Where did you... A reaction. That's him, isn't it? What? Who, when, why? It is him. This man stayed in your hotel room last night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. You have proof that was him? Hmm? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. It was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. No use playing dumb. This night. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Okay, man, that felt good. Great to be alive. But why are you pumping your fists in the air? Does he literally sit like this? Like, what the fuck? Cool. Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White. Very, very nice. Red White. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man who, that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Oh shit. Time to take action. Wait, why did you discard that? Could have been so nice though. Oh look! It's the fucking image. Surreal decor. Okay. Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Okay, what should we what should this guy's accent be? Or like way of speaking be? Okay, so like, yeah, so your name! What's your name? Or something like that. You can do it, okay. My god, that almost seems like you're trying a Japanese twist, like English Norwegian. Oh my god. Okay. To think about it. Could be like some like your name, what's your name, something like that, like kind of like a way, sort of. Not sure. Maybe like both. So like your name, what's your name? Okay, sure. I was just inquirkably asking the title that you go by. Wright, Phoenix Wright. Inquirkably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Okay. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantic vocabulary. Is that gigantic? Is that how you write gigantic? Well, come to think of it, I've never actually written gigantic, I think. Cause like, yeah, cause like, I'm like gigantsks. I'm like, this sounds kind of weird for the thing, you know, for the word. This guy's problem. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me to contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversating with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yiped, this guy has arrogance is meter off the scale. Oh. This is a replica. Ridiculous. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. Request your lineup of trophies. Judge a special runner of best participation. Good try prize. Truly a work of art, but probably too beautatious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beautatious for just about anyone to appreciate. Okay, I need to... Oh, I fucking... Oh, it's so hard, dude. This is harder than speedrunning, okay. Oh, okay. I guess this is supposed to be a desk. My, it's quite a thing. It's a model on my body, see? Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? Man. Top floor of a 20-story building. It is quite residential. Okay. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not her job description. Yes, Nest. Oh, every word now is a tongue twister for me. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like she's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, you were in April May's hotel room. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Oh my god. Still, Mr. Wright. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he doesn't remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'll be capable of doing that. Wouldn't the prosecution call him as a witness? I've seen the same thing as April May. The police, the courts. To me they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office that you see now. Or office you see now. Oh, well. In the case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Okay, dude. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? The big painting on the wall over there. Seen it before. You know, I actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday actually. Your point being, my point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. What's that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Brog, was it? The Jokkes. Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? A mere lawyer. Worth noting, Siponada. Just that sorry excuse from the attorney, Grudyberger. What? What the fuck? He punched me? What? My god. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, Charge me with assault? Charged anyway, I welcome it. For you it is who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand, it's a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg, yes. Just ask him, why is it that this painting of his is hanging here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely of personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Jesus, fuck this guy. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem. Jumping Jehovah's. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just a big painting. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, wasn't there not? The one you said had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. My God. The CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It's a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. Note as is. It's giving you information. What's that now? You've been protecting him all along. You protected him because you need his services. You gave him that painting in exchange for some valuable information, didn't you? Utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Me, his client, I would never willingly deal with that man. Never. Huh? Did I get it wrong? Oh, I picked the wrong one. Okay. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly, gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can find the rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's talking about? Shit. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The back of those photographs. As suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. That's the connection. If it's hard for me to tell you this, it is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arrest Mr. White would be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? they are bound unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Okay. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sort of code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Oh shit. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. Yeah. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Wow. Huh. Oh. Fuck me. But why did you refuse her request for defense? Think you're right now. Alright, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. Okay. You just seem troubled about something, so okay, so I just need to like ask from here, and then here. Okay. So you came to see the trial? Yes I did. Something was bothering me all last night. You see, I could not get a wink of sleep. Really? What's that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister. Oh, you see that Mia's sister, the poor girl. Well, boy, I owe you my thanks truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for a girl. But why were you blackmailed over this? Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense the police didn't want to know they were using a medium. They could let people know, but one person found out. I told him. Told White. He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who told them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something that she found. Alright. No. Oh. Dude, today I think we're gonna have a. By the way, just to you, Phoenix, we're gonna have a little bit less Phoenix stream today because I can't fucking speak, dude. It's fucking hard, dude. I don't understand what's wrong. I can't speak today. What the fuck is wrong? Oh, it sucks ass. Like physically, I cannot speak. I have no idea. It's fucking hilarious, dude. Like, I'm lisping every single time I'm speaking. What the fuck is going on? Oh. Just I woke up today, I was like, interesting. And then I started streaming. I can feel the like upper part of my tongue. Like, when you pull your tongue out, it's like right in the middle. Like, that touching the top of I think it's top of my mouth or something. So, like, I keep having, like, the best fucking voice ever, where fucking they start talking like this. Yeah. Well, that's not that big of a deal, though. Like, I don't know. I could speak fine yesterday. I can speak fine, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Fine here. Take a look. First to look at. This. Why? Was it taken? Couldn't it not be this? Me and my mother. Should take a look. Read it. Where's my mother vanished? Was determination to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the name of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... So me and you, Grossberg. Look at this as well. Yeah. He's part here and the suicide. Yeah. Suicide reports, deportations, policemen. Most of this in pencil. White. Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. Them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Interesting. Okay. There you go. I think it's good. Alright. Okay. That'd be closer today. Check what's up with Blue Girl. Aren't you persistent? So there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems this message was not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. This. Your face. Why yes, there's my eyes, my nose, and my mouth. Of course, I jest. You need to restrain your mirth, my friend. Wow. Okay. Is it okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor? I will not think less of you. The wool over people's eyes. That's spotting quick. Stop that! Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps. Okay. Well, you seem distressed. Okay. So I see this. The article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You're blackmailing him. Blackmail? No, not just him either. You were threatening to call and coercing hundreds of others. You're involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary office, hello. Mr. Wrong, I will leave now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right. You're absolutely right. For the killing man. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He wrote in front of me. What the fuck? That was not how I thought that turn of event was gonna go. Okay. Yo, gang up. I'm doing pretty good. I can't speak today though. I'm doing pretty good. Mia was on you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Look at that, Mr. White. You did it. Oh shit. Tell like this. No, Chief Assistant, change my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Faye case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to call court. Hey, quiet, dude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right now, right away. The man standing right field looked dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? Oh, the executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor. I do believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Beep. Then I'll tell you, Mr. Wrong, you're a mere lawyer. As with Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point fingers at you, and you will be tried as Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyer association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so splendidly inept that they make even you look competent. I feel fair. Oh my god. Detecting Gumshoe. Reporting, sir. Butts! Hairy butts! Oh my god. Well, actually, Phoenix Wright and my friend name is Larry. Oh, right. Wait. Alright. Sorry, pal. Okay. Butts was, that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Faye. What? Take this despicable human being to custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Wow. Which is going to set a trap for me. This will be all net, of course, Edgeworth included. He bought my state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It all thanks to you. Oh, now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? What do you mean you? What happened to Maya? I couldn't believe it. How many people? Wait, how many people does that need to destroy before being satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This is going too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well. Oh my god, Riley XD. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Huh? Leave it to me. I'm your sister after all. Lawyership runs in your blood. Was it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Lawyer for Rookies. Wait, what? Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're being on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Wow. Times may change, yet with the crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Most of all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. That's it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Oh. To be continued. Yes. Yeah, see you, Genga. Make for good luck. 7th lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Oh, Phoenix, look! Let's get to Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, it will have to be good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have in judge's book? Fuck. So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. What? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? the guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my own policy. My policy. Edgeworth. You changed. Huh?
Phoenix, do you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. Do not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. Wow. Boggish. Okay. Process thou, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Wow. Helvete. Understood. No, understood. Very well. Miss Edgeworth, with your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Did the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Only going to raise an objection about it. Was it me? Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Faye? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, all the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Miss Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. I would like to call Miss Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish the title of my personage? Oh my god. Shining quick. Your name? Yes. That's what I said. Oh dear. Do my... Wait. Locutions? Okay, locutions confused. Name. To agree together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanconino. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Frey? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel at the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. So the testimony part, I'm done for. You feel like the end of the world and the last man standing. Oh! Okay. Hope you have made peace with God, Miss Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quite perusifying, or that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. And then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What the fuck? Okay, let's press on this. Absolutely perfect. You know, oh my god. Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. Officer Miss May. He testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside of the room. Of course he would not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly perusifying. Oh, that's reading to you. Okay, some paper by the window. Okay. Pressing on everything. By window, you mean the one directly across from Phoenix law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. There you were reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard bedlam coming from outside. Okay. To look at the building across the way. I saw him, spiky man. Okay. Miss May, what you said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. Been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40. The witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. They're driven anyway. To do then. What was May doing at the time? She just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the fay off his phone? Irrelevant. That had nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I'll be answering. I care not. I will be answering the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this fey woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Impact. Ridiculosity. I think you need to brush up your language skills. On the seventh thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edward prep this guy too, I wonder? Better find weakness in there. What the fuck? I have basically nothing to present that I know of. What the fuck? You're finished just level 40, man. I'm gonna take a piss break, so I'll be back in literally 4 seconds, plus a little bit. Okay. So. Let's try and just press on everything. Press on this. Correct. That is what the only window you see. You were reading papers. Correct. The gate water is a business hotel. Okay, I've seen that. Bedlam. When you attacked, I assume. We see, continue. Till you heard that sound. But of course, I'm no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop. Yeah, right. Give me the career of snooping. Yeah, let's hit this. In that detail about that. I think it was worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you, then ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely positive that way. The new detail. Okay. Ran to the left and you gave chase. Then we present. Wait right there. Mr. White, you dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Killer was here. The victim was here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she'd been running directly away from the door. We're running into a dead end. Don't find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Oh fuck, sorry, I forgot to read, sorry. We did the victim run to the left. She did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Miss White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay, so, because if you look at the floor plans, this is what I think. Okay, so, here's the killer, here's the victim. If Mr. Wright is right, he said she ran left, which would mean here. That would explain why this is broken. So I could use the pieces of that. You know. Because something has happened over here as well, you know. That's the thing. And if she ran right, you know, then how the fuck did she end up over here? He did not specify which left. Since he is the killer and stood here, it would, if for him, his left would be this way. You know. I think I lose like HP if I do the wrong one. But let me see. So, Miss May said right as her right. Miss White just said left. I think Miss Wright is actually correct there. Let me see. Okay, Mr. Wright said left. Could have been the wrong left, but he got weirded out. Miss Wright said 100% to the right. Both are right. Wait. Her right, his left. Both are right. Telling the truth for once. Okay. I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. So now that would explain their conflict accounts. What? Easy. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Easy life. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean by not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co, of course. More specifically, he was standing there. Time to show the court what Mr. Wright was standing. Where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, he was watching from his point, so it would appear she ran left. To the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Raspicalian? Okay. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh. You provide us with much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. But now he's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix broken testimonies, buddy. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I meant. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her, and delivered the final blow. That's what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? And now we fuck him over. That does seem to make more sense. Will be cross-examining the victim? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Easy life. Wasn't there a thing where they said it was only hit once? Yeah, she said the other thing. The written statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Can see nothing faulty. What? Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you. Excuse me? Is the game dumb? Is the game dumb? Once more, is the game dumb? Okay. Okay, look here. And then you hit her savagely. Oh wait, okay, so you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely, that's what I saw. The at the loss of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. And then here, the victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. That is not the same! What the fuck do you mean? She didn't dodge any attacks in his story. That is... oh... oh. So fucking stupid. I'm gonna just press everything. What do you mean by that? This is what I am about to explain. You Americans always... wait, you Americans? Wait, is he not American? Always so impatient. Does not become you. You're an American. Oh, you're American too, okay. What do you mean first? First? That is what comes before what happens next. Do you speak English, right? Please sit back and relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright. There's no point hiding things from this court. Not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrains from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh. Said she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Delivered the final blow. With me, so here it was. You watching both times? I suppose I was. Please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? Oh. I think you got him right there. We want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. Okay, wait, fuck. I'll soon wipe the smell off his face, okay. As for mine. Yeah, I'm just thinking. I don't see what I can do here. I haven't updated bands yet. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it's not you, then show us proof. Nothing, right? Nothing. May I continue? This is it. That's right, of course. I don't get what I need to do. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like I know what I need to do, but I don't know which one. I feel like the glass shards are gonna be. I could use the glass shards, but like, doesn't make any sense to just like yeet them in there. It could be this, but like, it doesn't say. Could also be this. Like, the thing I'm thinking is that if she was hit the first time and then with the final blow, like, how was she able to write the note then? So that's the thing I'm thinking. Let's see, so where will it fit? Lost of her strength and delivered the final blow. Let's just fucking try. It like that's what I thought, but she had blood on her finger. That, like, we know that shit already. Let me try that. The sentence clearly reads the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. The thing is, like, I know that doesn't work, but like, I don't know. Fucking. Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna use the save tactic. She died from a blow by a blunt object. Doesn't say. Like, it says died from a blow, but it doesn't state that it was only one blow. You know, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Doesn't state she was hit more than one time though. Or that it was only one. No, it's only this. That's all the only thing we get. I guess. Guess I can try to present this. So, let's see. Actually, oh my god. Doesn't make sense. I don't understand the like happening. What I saw. I feel like, oh, I have a feeling it has something to do with like, or either the note or like the autopsy. Like, cause he says with the last of her strength, she ran to the right, and then she hit with the final blow. And final blow is like, you know, the thing that kills the person. So she wouldn't have been able to write this, but it is true that she could have lived on a few minutes and gone to the right, but like she was hit another time. So fucking weird. If I use this here, it won't make a difference. I can see these two could be used, but like it doesn't even. It's like weird. Fine blow, that's fine. Here twice. So fucking weird. Like, I have a feeling it has to be either this or this. But I guess this as well, but this doesn't like... This is like the same thing. This is probably later. Make any sense. Oh, dude. I feel like I'm gonna be like... When they come up with the thing, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so fucking dumb. Or I'm gonna be like, what the fuck do you mean? I can't hula. I have 2 HP left. Like, this isn't like a pussy game where you like can try everything and then you hit the one. You have like almost double the amount. Yeah, look at the top right, hula. Literally an HP bar. Like, the thing is here, okay. So, like... The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. I like how she doesn't say anything about him going left. Run to the left. Then you hit her savagely, that's what I saw. Next thing with the blah blah. Chased her and the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. It must be this one then. It must be like that is not what she saw. So she says the victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. Fuck it, I'm gonna try it. It's not right. Oh, dude, this actually so stupid. Yeah, like I've thought it was the autopsy the whole time. Like either this or this. Like I feel like this is gonna be used and this is gonna be used later. But like I don't know where to fucking put it, cause like it doesn't make it. There's two places I can put it. Like okay, there's two places I can put it. It's like but like this dodged an attack. She never dodged in his fucking statement, but the game is like, no, that doesn't exist. It's so weird. Because in his testimony, she ran to the left, got fucked in the head, or whatever, ran to the right and got fucked again, and then she's dead. But in Miss May's, she dodges and then you're gonna go. Oh my god, dude, this game makes me think in unrational ways, and I don't understand the logic of this game, because it's like they hand you options, but none of them work except the one that like kinda makes sense. It's like it makes sense if you like remember the first letter of the alphabet down in first grade, then it makes sense. God, how stupid! Oh. It's like the same thing with like Lucius 2, where Lucius 2 gives you so many options, but none of them are the clear way. You can just do whatever you want, and that's what fucking sucks. Then you hit her savagely, that's what I saw. Lost of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Clear contradiction. Am I reading something wrong? Because what I feel this might be just me thinking wrong about it. Yeah. Like I feel like it is the final blow. Like I'm reading it wrong. Like the way I read this autopsy is that she died from a blow by a blunt object. That's like how she died. She could have lived after that. See the murder happening? Well, if like Miss okay, he can see it because Miss May saw it. You know, because in this scenario they're both in the window. Like, we're trying to prove that he was not in the window, but there's both in the window. And both could see it, you know, apparently. Well, the thing is, like, I've tried that logic before, actually, and it never works, because this game doesn't like it. Like, my logic here was that when they ran to the right in the other one, he could not have seen this thing. This is like, because this is blocked by these two. Like, this is their view angle. And she ran to the right. There's no way they could have seen anything. But every time I try to push on that, the game is like, nah, that isn't the thing. They could see everything. I'm like, what? It's like their view angle goes from like here and then like, boom, like a fucking square. If he hit her once and he hit her again, she would have had time to write the message. Well, okay, let's say she ran to the right and got hit. He would either have to drag her over here to this window, or she would have to like sneak over here while he's like going away. You know? Like I'm about to want to be backseated, because this is fucking stupid. Like, I don't understand what they're trying to put at. That's like the main issue with me, you know? Like, I don't want to be backseated, like, before I ask for it, but like, there are some times here I feel like just the way the game thinks is kind of weird. That's what I think. And like, it doesn't make sense sometimes in my head. So I don't fucking know. Yeah, like, I would have tried I would try the autopsy. That's like what I'm like aiming sort of for. Either this or this, but from knowledge from the other case, this is never gonna work. It's basically only this one that's gonna work. But then it could probably be something stupid like the thinker, like how did you get it? You know, something like that stupid fucking shit. But apparently it's clear. I don't understand how it can be clear. Like, we've never been able to use this properly. Fuck it, I'm gonna try this. This is gonna say it's wrong. You have to be fucking kidding me! This game is so dumb! Oh my fucking god, dude! Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? You have to be joking! Oh, that is not why I'm saying it's dumb, Phoenix. I'm saying it's dumb because the fact that when you read it, it is all up to what you interpret it as. Because look here, it says died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. The thing that I am pointing at here is the fact that if, like, by the other facts that I have gotten fucked by, this could easily have been well, it says died by a blow by a blunt object. It doesn't say that it wasn't a previous blow before, because this is only the thing that killed her. It's like, you know. He hit her once. Apparently, she got hit once and then a final blow. Like, it was a final blow or something like that. She died from a single final blow. Yeah. Oh, but the thing is, like, the autopsy is applying that she was struck once, you know, by a final blow, because that's how the game thinks. But if I tell you guys, oh, a person was killed by a blow by a blunt object, they could have been hit more times. That's how I interpret it. Because like with thinking how the game functions, like, it's so easy to get fucked on this. Because this is just how the person died. They died from a blow, you know. Yeah. Yeah, how many blows? Like, how can you say it's only one blow? Like, if I were in court and this would come up and be like died from a blow to the blood, I would be like, okay, so there might be more blows. I honestly think I have to, like, either be dumber or be less logical when thinking about this game. Because this is fucking stupid. Like, every single time I fail this, I'm almost like this fucking close to dying. It's always when I because of the fact that I have been too smart for the game. Like, I've outdone the game. Like, for example, where I thought here that yeah, obviously could not see anything, you know, this is the view angle. No, this is just fucking light. They could easily see through the whole fucking thing. It's like, oh. And the fucking other times where it's like, yeah, this is the reason, and then it's like, oh, by the way, they could fucking understand the whole concept of the clock because they could hear it and shit. And it's like fucking stupid. It's so stupid. I'm sorry. You can say what you want, guys. It's just fucking stupid. Oh. What do you have to say to that? Mr. White, wasn't it you who also told the court that you were absolutely perfect? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if I could ask the witness for a new testimony. Oh. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is accused because he's lying. Emphatically request that there will be no break, Your Honor. Oh, Justice, don't let them get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. So, I'm slipping out now, White. Mr. White. Okay. Well, I looked at I'm gonna just take this in a normal voice because, okay, one thing, guys, I have to say. When, this is not about the game per se, it's about more me. When I do voice acting, one thing that is really fucking hard is when they change their whole attire, you know? Because if I speak, like, for example, like the anime chick, like the May one, Miss May, when she is like kawaii, fucking ubu, you know, normally, she wouldn't be that, like, if she's like, you know, fucking angry, you know? Yes, Nest. Oh. So fucking hard, dude. This whole game is fucking hard for me, dude. I don't know if it's just because I'm too smart, if I've watched too many fucking, like, problem-solving movies or some shit. But, like, I overthink this shit like fuck. Like, fuck, dude. Oh, it's like fucking 200 IQ every question, and like, take every word serious, and then it's like, oh, just ignore this one. I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna just do this normal voice, kinda. And we'll see. I looked at the other window when I heard. This was a bit of gamble to request this because I knew you like story-based stuff from Life is Strange. Go with a logic-heavy game. It's Phoenix basically being like, well, I know you like story games, but I think you're too dumb for this. But in a way that, like, you're too smart, but still dumb. It's like, you know, it's like kind of weird. But that's like, I feel like how it is for most people. Like, this game is pretty fun, you know. Shame on you. But like, the thing with me, like I don't know. Like, honestly, like this game is like, I like this game, but like, you know, the frustration just comes from me being like, me thinking about it too much. And I don't know if how I like logic games, if I like them to be like super advanced 200 IQ, or if I like them to be like dumbed down, like easy for kids and stuff, cause I don't know. But I don't know. Think fell off. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow, Twarp. Twarp indeed. Well, you may begin your crossroom examination. Mr. Your Honor? My stomach, you see, is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her with a single blow. Wait. What is the thing you heard? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? The glass light stand. Right. Will it have fallen over by the scene? Phoenix.
Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you at all?
Yeah, very old. Yeah, that is old. I'll push further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yeah, yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry. My bad. Yo, Ped, how you doing, man? Yeah. Revise testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Bitch, how could you have seen it on the floor?
It must be a light. Okay. Last time I was lying on the floor, that's first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? What, me? Well, I was instructed to not... Wait, one moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. What's falling apart? Your Honor, please I ask you to not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. She's on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Laying on the floor. I feel like we can present with this thing. Because he says it was laying on the floor. That's probably not right. So we've already done this, right? I feel like if we press him on, or if we present the evidence there, it will be good. Fuck it. I feel like that. This is like the thing we need to press on. Fuck it. Yee! It's correct. Perfect. Perfect. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oh! Just by seeing the broken piece, you have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly, when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question. Oh. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. Oh, there will be no problem here, right? big problemo. There's a big problemo, or I mean, problem here. Problem is this. Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. They say the light because of the blind. What? Why couldn't they? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand. It fell over. Here we go. Finally, the floor plans finally works! Yes, dude! We can finally use them for something! The view angle exists! Yes, dude! Let's go! Oh, finally the floor plans. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the office, window of the office, this is what the area will be able to see. Finally! They notice it! I've been saying this the whole time! How the fuck could I have seen it get hit? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Literally said it like 200 times already! God damn it! Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White? If you weren't in the Gatewatch Hotel as you claim, you couldn't have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the stand charge as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? From isn't the fail offices, in other words, the scene of the crime where the murder took place. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Bird egg. Dude. Yeah, what the fuck? Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. Hi, Miss Mia. Huh, looks like we're about to get a verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Oh my god, no. Wiretap? Oh my god. Fucking bullshit, dude. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's offices. Am I correct? Correct, you're most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye law offices. That's when I saw that accused light stand. Oh my fucking god, the fucking twist. The twist. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. Wright was the murderer. I see. However, this is the fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the lights and then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealing for the baseless conjecture it is. Well. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel fate. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Phoenix law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident? And this is how you were able to identify that it's fallen over by the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine it. Now. What's it look, Phoenix? He's so stag, thank goodness. Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Oh, right. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Phoenix law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. The new Edgeworth has already run a check on those fingerprints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Phoenix law offices. That's the wiretap. Why did you tap me as phone? No bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. The light stand was made entirely out of glass. Quite stylish, so I guess I made a lasting impression on me. Oh fuck. Yeah, he literally is. Oh, dude, stretching is like actually so fucking good. Oh, such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing here for me to press him on. Well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out. You go, Mr. Wright. Time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. Can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? Yes, sure. I know that voice. Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? Never give up, please. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Alright, I lost the train. I was hallucinating. Oh, finally awake.
I'm finally awake.
Go.
Hey, Phoenix. Cock. That's not your greeting, old friend. Phoenix, I want to look at me.
You're Maya. The Fae would have shown psychic powers. When you accepted... Wait, it's Mia.
When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true power. So
Maya is channeling you, Mia?
That's right, I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you.
But...
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You already won.
Huh?
You had the receipt of the court record, right?
Oh yeah, the one you put Maya on.
Phoenix, White wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The front? It's a regular receipt.
From a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender.
Item. Glass light stand. Oh. Better purchase. September 4th. September 4th? Oh shit. I was killed. Oh shit.
Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
So the stand a week before the murder. There we go. I think the court is about to reconvene it. The fuck. Prove it. Right. Dude. Sick. Dude, 9/11. Holy shit. Almost. Oh, shh, don't think about it. Almost. Shh. Thought of the wrong date, okay? Don't worry about it. I took American and European at the same time, right there. Well, court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Williams was finished. All I've required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any opinion on this matter? I say, let's give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Start press first. Did this on his face phone conversation. Okay, yeah. Fuck, that was the wrong one. Yeah. It's this one we have to go by. Wait. There. And then... Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Oh, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of the purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Oh man, that's mental breakdown thingy, I guess. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Okay. He's losing it. He's making up words, boys. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Come on, let's wait for this one. That's right. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. Time to make this inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? Another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy makes up evidence as he releases this ban. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anybody is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. We need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in the factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. Wah. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No. Wow. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Gah. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix.
Read the note out loud.
Mia, what's this? Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I've something I would read to the court. I don't know, Gnest, it's anime I guess, only titties. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop. Desist. Halt. Please stop. Make him stop. How did you get that list? Mr. White.
Admit your guilt, right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Oh, shit. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Motherfucker! Cheering! Oh, that is all. Court is adjourned. September 9 to the district court, defendant lobby. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. Or,
Never thought I would be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born afraid. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
Oh.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
you could live.
My time here is running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here for that long.
What? No. There's still much more to say.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief?
Not Chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock?
The office?
You'll see. I'll see you there later.
Chief, Mia. I did do the infamous shit, like reading both in European and American English. Oh my lol. Yo, good night, Mr. 240. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night's sleep, man. Being here is hard to think about that night.
You can.
Mia?
I was kind of worried you might not.
Of course I can.
Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
Haha.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
Me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister?
Looked like you were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix. Go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care
of? Huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and co-law offices, alright? Who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Duty! Wait, no, on second thought. Let's make that this casual.
What, Nick? Wait, who's Nick? Okay.
Yo, Nick, Maya here. Ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you?
Yeah, I got confused by that. I didn't know that they do that. Did that actually? What do you okay, literally says it right there. Literally says it right there, okay. Nick?
No, this means we're partners.
I guess Phoenix. So Nick, you know, yeah, it makes kind of sense. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Writing co-law offices. It has a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix.
I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, damn me, burgers. There's a great burger joint down the street. Come on, time was wasting.
Okay. Wait up. The end. Fuck. Okay. Let me see. Oh. So we have... It's not that bad now, though. Like, I can actually speak a little bit better now. I think my tongue was actually, like, swollen for some reason. Because it felt like it was swollen. I'm just gonna go take a piss. I guess we'll play this a little bit more now. How long are you staying up, Phoenix? Another hour or so? Licking fire? Yeah, I purely lick fire every day. I think it was allergies, actually. Doing it that long? Dude, sure. We can try to finish this episode today. How many episodes were the first game you said? Was it 4? PS Break is it sent to me? First episode, you just finished 2. Yeah, okay. So, I'll be right back. Alright. Okay. So. Was this like a longer... was episode 2 like a longer trial? Or is it like one of the like shorter ones? I feel like it might be one of the longer. I feel like this is memeing. Or 2 or 3, yeah, okay. Okay. Let's head in. Okay, you have a disgrace, okay. Pale moon in the sky, cries for your blood. What the fuck? The moon? No, it's you who should gaze upon the moon. The last moon you ever see. Okay. What the fuck? October 14th.
That rocked. See you in hell, even Majesty. Make it big.
Okay. Whoa, stop waving that broom around.
Oh, Nick. I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? It's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like how young?
10 years old.
Then What the heck are you doing? Getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like that. I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Dude, excuse me, is Phoenix Wright actually Phoenix? Phoenix, or did you get a game made about you? Or some shit? Yeah. But you played this last year, right? Imagine. Okay, shh, Phoenix. It's not important. It's not. Good work. Would maybe stay away from 24 and 17. Hold on. It's kind of I feel like it's kind of bad since the person is 17. If it was like 18 and 25, it could work, but like, I don't know. It's fucking weird, I feel. Okay, some guys in my when I worked IT, they made a script that you put in your age, and it would figure out how much of an age gap that was good. So the older you get, the more of the age gap it would be fine with. That is kind of fucked up, Hula. Yeah, basically, Phoenix. But then it took into account something else also, which was great. But yeah.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. Then they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be. Still, samurai was number one.
I really worry about kids these days.
Cramps. All the team samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month had passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month?
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
October 16th. Miss Wright bedroom. Ding ding ding. Hello, this is Phoenix.
Nick.
Maya? This is still early.
It's the Sea Samurai. Sea Samurai got arrested.
Huh? You mean the guy on the show?
Yes. They're saying that the Sea Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He screwed a villain with a samurai spear.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office quick, please. Please, Nick.
Maya's here watching television. TV. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Power plays the lead role in the popular kids TV show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through his body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon and investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Phoenix Wright and Co. offices. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. Well, what? Yes, of course. Be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
There's the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case. You look like someone rough, don't you, Nick?
My poor ego. That's good. Well, what should we do?
What we should do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the den.
Sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger with anime voice.
We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Fucking hell, dude. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh my god. Does you want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder. My money on sightseeing.
We don't have enough information to make the case yet. Just admit.
Okay, just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
No, we just don't have enough information.
October 16th, detention center, strange room. Oh my god. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying?
Yes.
Okay. Should we have a Russian accent? Like, something's wrong. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Something's wrong.
No.
This is getting off to a good start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? No. Oh, no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Sniff.
Wah! Nick.
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
It's probably the same stuff. Yep. All Will Powers. Maybe we could start with telling us what happened. Yes. Da. Of course. It seems it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 a.m. or 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal and scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But when 5 o'clock came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil Magnitsky Tsuka was found lying in a crumbled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. They had been expertly skewered. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm so sorry, sir. I pulled it from my partner. He's new to this.
And it's a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's this new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in popular kids show. He walked streets of Tokyo, old Neo-told the Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil Magistrate Shizuka and his minions. Yo Sonic, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff. Hwaa! I see. Oh, his name. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. I woke up, it was 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of his murder? Some action hero? What will the kids think? Sniffle. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Alright, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Okay, comrade, soldier.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm going to bet $10 she has photographs. Okay, comrade.
Oh, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited?
Oh my.
Mike Wazowski. Hey, you there? You want in, you gotta go through me.
Oh, sorry. We're lawyers.
Oh yeah, well that's great, I'm security. And it's my job to make sure you walkers like to stay out.
Rockers?
Walkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and you came to snoop around.
What? I can't read! It skips it for me! What the fuck is going on? Excuse me? Okay. Okay, dude. Sure, man. Okay. Yes, dude. There was no way I could have read that fast. Okay.
But Nick, will I grow up to be her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey. Listen when you're being spoken to. Youth today. Mike Wazowski.
I think she works like, since she works at the security guard station, she looks like the lady from Monsters Inc. The security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it in the desk there. Can see the computer runs off on the security camps. An overhead map of the studio. Right from here is the employee area. To the rest are... Oh, I have air inside of my ear, which makes me shed a tear. The main entrance to the studio. It's a big scene here yesterday with onlooks pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. Probably used it to carry on film equipment. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days.
No, you were a star.
only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Whoa, whoa.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too. He was. Hammer? The victim dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reducing to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching could lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought that he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers, of course, is guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? If you only knew. Jackhammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
So I've heard of that.
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on the children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's only to make you cry.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 o'clock to the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left there. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 and the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. Maybe I'll just let you in.
The lady here, she owns this place, obviously.
Sip of water. Well, hello. How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Sniffle. Mr. Powers, are you hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. The security lady says she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That is not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to do anything to help you, you need to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry, Sniffle. But I swear to you that on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. She doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard in the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady.
She's terrible. They call me suspicious looking.
Yes. Actually, she's said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask before were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up on that. Or let you on up. On you. Let up. Okay. Good. Get it. Get it. I can't roll my R, so get it. Get it. Grr.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter? Oh, can you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. I was requested. Just hope this will get past the shirt lady. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Miss Power.
Yes, I recognize the bold childish scroll. Power's request.
We get published.
To think he would entrust his faith to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey Nick!
Huh?
There's a map on the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents. What's that? You gave that to me.
Absolutely not. Get fucked. Okay, let me just flex.
What's that? You gave that to me.
Absolutely not. Okay. So Studio 1. There we go. Oh. Hello. Aren't you from... Wait. Aren't you... Wait, no. Okay. Aren't you from that murder from the other day? Okay. Hmm?
Ah! It's that confused detective!
Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault, okay? I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window, okay? So...
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think
you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal, okay? It's all his fault, okay? I can blame other people, all I want, but I know the truth in my heart, okay?
Haha, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, okay, I suppose you're right. Hey! What exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're going on this case too, pal.
Hey, you can't just go around saying pal, okay, like that. That's my endearing character trait, okay?
I say he's a character, right?
So how is your investigation going, detective? Hey, I can't tell you that, pal, okay?
Nick, maybe you need to be a little bit more indirect with your questions.
Right. So detective, mind if I take a look what you got? What I got? the autopsy report, latest version, if you please. Right, okay. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal, okay. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1, okay. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 PM. Okay. At the time, there was no other than the victim, okay, in the studio. According to the autopsy report, okay, the time of death was 2:30 PM. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, okay. That person was none other than Will Powers, okay. So, no one else, okay, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate, okay?
Nick, if that's true, everyone would think that Powers did it, and with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. What the security lady? Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer, okay? Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said, she's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence, okay?
What?
What kind of evidence? Well, that photo, okay? The photo of Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on the gate, pal. The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. When someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Okay.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem kinda down, okay? Don't look so happy when you say that.
I'd like to ask the employee here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like, okay? Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found, okay? There's someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Here's a trinket.
Look, I don't have time to look at every trinket you got, okay, pal? This is my authority badge. Don't you think that's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means? Women show their PD badge, and that's that, okay? I admit the design of my badge leaves a lot to be desired. Well, PL for lawyer.
Maybe it should just be L for lawyer.
Not so sure about that. Imagine. There's a camera there. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio, okay? All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there, okay? There's a number plate on the camera. STI 307, okay? That must be the camera ID number. I'm a little confused. I'm a little burst. Wait, I'm a little burst. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective. No.
Detective, are you on the case?
Yeah, but Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal, okay? Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, yeah, that way is kind of, dangerous, okay? You should stay out of there, pal. There's nothing down there anyway, okay? There's, where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though, okay? Studio mascot. Guess it's a monkey of some kind. Looks like that.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh yeah, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, okay? And the head broke off. It took that tree with it too. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer Clothing. Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in.
It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out.
There's a big welcome sign above the pass.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough time, okay? They started letting people in on days they aren't filming, okay? Make a bit of extra money by charging for admission, okay?
You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being detective and work here.
Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for all time. Just what that's supposed to mean, pal, okay? Well... Guess we'll move here now.
Nick, look! The security lady in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like the donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need her teeth to chew them.
Hey you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Ark. Said time to make my life harder we give him the photo detective capture. Why didn't you tell me tell us about the security photo, man?
Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, and to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is our central position. But no matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30. See, the only one to I see go through the between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look of him too. If he's not the one with what did it? I don't know who he is.
Maybe it was you.
Yeah. Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera.
It's automatic.
It's automatic. I can tell when somebody walks through the gate, see. Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes the photo too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I can check them every day before going home, I do.
Sneak into the employee area. October 16th. I need you to get more water. I'll be right back. Yeah. Global Studios employee area.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one here did this studio after this murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. It's a sign by the dressing window. Where the Powers? It must be neat, yeah. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
And let's take a look inside. We find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. That's a murder weapon, for crying out loud. Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least.
Alright, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this.
Ladies first. Must be the storage room, where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick. You know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? True. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone's probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
What? Who says that? What the fuck? Alright, see you, Genga. Thanks for stopping by. You just had a burger.
Yeah. But I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? Yeah, were you there? October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Power's dressing room. This is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. He doesn't open his windows much. Kinda dusty outside. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of those costumes.
To already wear one myself. Oh my god, savage. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give this to the employees. Some tea, cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I can have a separate stomach for sweets.
I mean, some is just good to have. Oh my god.
This must be the powers bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look! Employee card key. That must be powers.
Says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it, you mean borrow. Damn. They have mirrors in, like in the dressing rooms. See, my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Valsway Cosmetics here.
Oh, this is the wig they use in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda. Mega. No. Wait, who do we?
Hey, take a look at this.
What's up? Whoa. You're complicated. Yeah, but what should we do with it then? What? I misclicked. Okay. I guess we'll go in here first and then see if there's anything else. We can't examine that much more though. There can't be much more to actually check out here. No. Slide? Oh shit, can I slide? The grate that you used to cover the drain. The bent thing would fit if I put it back on. Electric powered bicycles. Know about this? I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. People don't cycle to get exercise.
There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably near old Tokyo Castle. Okay. Can we slide here? No. Guess we're done here. Don't slide here either. I think we can present it. But this man. All that.
Oh, that isn't that a studio card key? You better watch it. The scene of a murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that hand over.
Wait. No, that's mine.
Look, I don't have a car key to the studio, see? I want to go pay my respect to Jack Hamber where he died.
Well, you just have to wait. Oh shit, dude. You're fucking Oggyerino now. Yeah, she looks insanely happy. Studio 1. Yeah,
We're gonna check it out there.
I wonder if this car key we borrowed from this thing will work. It opened.
Alright, we're in.
There we go. October 16, Studio 1. What is it? You're quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. Oh. The steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outlined the jackhammer's body laid with tape. I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Costumers have absorbed most of it.
Hey look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of those. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards that they clapped at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real megaphone. Ready Nick? Action!
This gives more trouble than I thought.
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that.
That's it?
The assistant holds it during.
Huh.
What? Which enthusiasm for all the things in entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine. I want to be the director, or maybe the steel samurai.
Think she's being serious.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on the narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
You're right. Sorry. Okay.
Wow, look at the camera. They must cost a ton.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Wow, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you not touching that. Oh yeah, sorry, my partner's kind of, I don't
know.
Who are you? Okay, what should her voice be? What the fuck can her voice be? Nerdy. I don't know what the fuck to sound nerdy. It's like that. Who me? I'm an assistant here. Or something like that. I don't fucking know, dude. Ugh. She seems chill. Maybe like barista, like, oh my god, what do you want? Okay, who me? I'm an assistant here. Don't do a lisp. I feel like the math nerd stereotypical has a lisp every time though. Like every time. I don't know. I guess like the barista works fine. I guess. Yeah, but like the lisp, like, oh my god, what do you want? You know, I work at a barista. I make the coffee here. There is no issue over here, okay? Like that. But she looks kind of more nice though than that. I don't know. It's hard to fucking give people like, voices. There is no right or wrong, but like, I want to use something a little bit interesting.
Like a chill girl's voice? I don't know. Fucking maybe. Who knows? Who cares?
You know, something like that. This is what I'm fucking trash at. Holy hell. Yeah, let's just go with that.
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. Oh, I'm an assistant here. I help you with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh. You're VPs, people? VP? Oh, Will Powers. VP, I get it. I don't envy. I don't I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for VP, okay? He's never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes. I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes. Well, the studio isn't going so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsals for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning we went through the action sequences in the employee area. VP and Hammer were here, along with everyone else. The employee area, that where Power's dressing room is, right?
Oh,
Yes, that's the place.
wrong voice. Worry about it.
After eating lunch, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw VP going into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know Will Powers was sleeping in this room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it is private. What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're fine, girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We found a little. We haven't found anything. If VP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employee, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run too. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't the security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. I don't have any better information like that than that. No thanks, that helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put the security lady on the spot.
So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think there's some courage in the witness there.
Nick, what about the security lady? If someone has came to the studio, he must have seen them.
Global Studio, main gate.
What? You're still here? Really? You look though you've seen ghosts. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And that estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
We have a witness think that there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
As you obviously sure you were here watching the whole time.
Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Ugh. Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone been complaining about the work I do here?
we're just talking to the assistant in the Studio 1.
She's not even a full-time employee. Are you youngins? Oh my god.
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to what we can do without you looking over our shoulders. Nick, maybe we can go see that photo that I put on the computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should tell the computer. Try it.
Okay.
Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how that first things work, right?
We just have to enter a few numbers.
Let's see, first I need a date on the murder. Was it the camera turned on at 1 PM that day?
1. Doesn't the security... Yeah. Wait. There. Easy.
Hey, it printed out the data from that day. Let's see what we got. How is this a picture of Will Powers?
It's only always wear the suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was in.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Does it print on the back?
Huh? 2 PM, photo 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
That's the only one on the computer.
Right.
Hey Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We can put the security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyways, let's show the photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why don't you come next? You could be the next evil magistrate, Suka.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was only a joke. So what are we done for today?
This photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Who really is the security lady. Should we stop here? This is the before the day 2 starts. I think we'll stop right here. Pause, motherfucker. There we go. Right. Buenos dineros. Alright, that was this part for Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the first game. Had some issues with allergies in the start where I could not speak properly, and also some frustrating shit happening where I'm actually too smart for this game. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys on YouTube. Remember to subscribe and like and all that stuff, like Nis says, you know. That's a lot of stuff. So, see you guys in the next part. Yeet.